Anja here, and I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and today we are going to have a look at the 2-in-1 stitch. So actually that means you are doing 2 rows in one go, and this is exactly what I have done here. So here it might look like there are indeed 2 double crochets on top of each other, and it might look like they were 2 rows, but in fact I did those in one go. So I created the bottom double crochet and the top double crochet at the same time, advancing 2 double crochets on top of each other each time, and thus creating quite a tall stitch and quite a lot of whatever it is in your project that you are creating. So you advance quite quickly. Now you could do this by creating, for instance, a double treble or a treble treble or whatever it is, and you make a really tall stitch, but doing that will give you big holes in between and will make your work really floppy. So creating the 2 double crochets in one go means that they are attached in the middle. Look. So they are attached in the middle, which makes them sturdier and which makes your fabric sturdy and not with those big holes that you get when you do like a double treble, for instance. So let me show you how to go about doing this. So your turning chain for your 2 rows in one go is going to be 5 chains. 3, 4 and 5. Okay. You turn, then you yarn over for your first or your top double crochet. Here, this 3rd chain is going to be the location where you go into. You pick up that 1 strand there, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now these are the strands that you need for creating your top double crochet. Now we're going to do our yarns over for the bottom double crochet. So yarn over, find the location. So obviously this here counts as your first stitch, which is coming out of this V here. So we're going to go into the next V, pick up the V, yarn over, pull up a loop. We have now done all our yarns overs and pull-ups and whatever we need to create both our double crochets. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That's your bottom double crochet done. Yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, and that's your top double crochet done. Now we need to just find the location of that anchor point again. So you can see here there's a little strand that's lying almost like horizontal, and that's the one that we are going to use each time to attach or to anchor that next stitch to. So yarn over, go into that horizontal strand that you have there as your anchor point, go under that, go back to your working yarn and yarn it over your hook and pull up a loop. You now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, find the next stitch to go under and go under the 2 V's, insert, yarn over and pull up a loop. You now have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops on your hook. And we have created the next stitch. And once again you see that there is that little horizontal strand there. So yarn over, into the horizontal strand, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, into the V, and you complete your double crochets. And yeah, I am really liking doing this stitch, and I think it creates, as you can see, it creates quite a tall stitch, but you don't have the holes, so you have got quite a sturdy stitch to use in any project, to be honest. But I don't think that you could use it as a cheat stitch. So if you're making a blanket that's just made up of double crochet rows, if you then say, oh, let's just do one of these rows to just make it go a little bit quicker, I don't think that will actually work. You have to sort of look at this as an actual stitch. And that's fine. We can live with that. I'm sure we can incorporate it into our projects. So there we go. So there is an obvious back and a front. So this is the front where you have the nice little ridge. And then of course here you have that ridge here because it was on the other side. That was the one I did first. And then of course here I am now looking at the back of that bottom row, and that doesn't have that nice little ridge. So there is a difference quite clearly with a front and a back. But again, if you were to do a whole blanket just using this stitch, then I suppose, you know, sort of towards making lots of rows like this, it will be fine because that's the look it's going to have. You will create a uniform look after, you know, so many rows. It will look as if it was meant to look like that. There we go. Also, I think that you might need to use a smaller hook for this stitch because it does tend to be a little bit sort of springy and a little bit more, yeah, stretchy than other stitches. Obviously not as much as it would be when you did a normal treble. And you had all the holes to deal with as well. The anchor points here do keep it together really well, but even so, I do think there is a lot more, you know, give in the stitch than what it would usually. So I'm nearly at the end of my row. I am really liking this, but like I said, yes, I would not use it as a row in between other rows made up of just normal double crochets, because I think you would see the difference quite clearly. Now, did you see what just happened? That's something that keeps happening to me quite often. I think it's just because those two strands are lying quite close to each other, look like this, and then it sort of sometimes by accident goes through that one as well. So this is what happens. Obviously that's not supposed to happen, but I think because of the way it's lying on your hook, it's quite easy to do, so do keep an eye out for that. See, look, they're just right next to each other, so you just have to get your hook out in good time. Yeah, I did it there. And there's the last one into that chain. There we go. So yeah, so this is like the height of 4 rows, and I did them in 2 goes. So the stitch where you do 2 rows in 1 go. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Before you go, please like and share this video. Ring the bell so you're notified of new videos. Join our community on Facebook, and here are some more videos you might find interesting. Thank you so very much for watching, and come back soon. Bye!